Jacques. Where are you going?
The bank.
You can't, it's Mayday.
Why? Have you people closed all the banks? Then I'll go to the office.
Jacques, I went to your office the other day.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't there. I mean, the address you gave me wasn't there.
Communist.
Enemigo del pueblo, León Davidovich Trotsky, traidor del Estado de los Trabajadores.
Because of my irreconcilable struggle against the foreign and domestic policy of the Kremlin, my declarations and articles in the world press are reproduced in all countries of the world. Dissatisfaction inside the USSR is growing. That is why Stalin cannot fail to issue orders to his agents to finish me off as quickly as possible.
When the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is made common cause with imperialists, fascists, and Wall Street bureaucrats, when under the orders of one man, Joseph Stalin, and by means of his bloodthirsty agents, even here in Mexico City, Sisieva, little ones. Life, what a struggle. You should have been with us when we stormed the Winter Palace, and with Lenin in Moscow in the early days. What happiness it was to be alive and to be...
You slept this afternoon, huh?
No.
You worked too hard. You must come to bed early tonight.
You... Sheldon!
Yes, Comrade Trotsky.
Sheldon.
Yes.
How long have you been with me, Sheldon? Depend upon loyalty, Sheldon. 4 children murdered. My son poisoned, my daughter driven to suicide, her husband in Siberia. Only 1 grandson left. Millions dead. I have good friends in New York, watching from the sidelines. One day, Sheldon, you and I, or you at least, will see rising from the ashes of the great betrayal, the betrayal of Marxist principles.
You like these paintings? The painter is a man of action, a great painter. This operation may not work. They're not professionals. Some object will have been achieved, some front, like painting. The workers, artisans, ordinary. Sure of the girl?
Yes.
She goes to the house.
Yes.
You've been there yourself?
Outside.
I don't think you ought to see Trotsky. What would you talk about? Import-export? Why do you spell Jackson without a K in your passport?
And you don't know how they got in?
No,
They were let in.
not possible. My wife, Natasha, and I were in the bedroom when we heard the sound of firing. Immediately, we flung ourselves under the bed. Natasha tried to protect me with her body. I made her lie down. It was this that saved us.
You threw yourselves beneath?
Beside.
Where there were hundreds of bullets.
Are you suggesting I'm immortal, Colonel?
I'm suggesting you were not in the room. You were warned. By the raid, you achieve a certain sympathy.
And do I achieve my own death? That boy.
He may be dead.
Joseph Stalin.
Of the 12 apostles, only Judas was a traitor. But if he had acquired power, the other 11.
If the Soviet Union goes, everything goes. Stalin is a realist. If the Soviet Union is to win, Stalin has to build a nation. Trotsky is an idealist. He dreams of the perfect international worker state. Trotsky says he wants the Soviet Union defended. But he would bring down the Stalinist government in the name of Marxist principles. But you don't have to do it. It's your choice.
There are some who can hold. Hold, yes! Break through history!
thought I'd see people.
Get out!
What?
You're stupid. If you want to watch a bullfight, watch a bullfight!
I was just saying I never saw people so obviously enjoying themselves.
Sheldon?
Wanna come in? Why not?
See, if I want to take a snap through there, might be kind of nice, huh? What do you do?
Import-export.
What, for God's sake?
Well, this must cost quite a lot. In wartime. You know I could be you.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, you tell him.
Traitor's role. Trotsky is a counter-revolutionary and an enemy of the working class.
Call him Jacques? He's Frank Jackson. Jacques! Frank, come here.
They're yours?
Yes.
How many?
6.
Ah, Gita, he says politics are a rival.
No, you are.
Oh, me? Old men are dangerous, if they're old enough. She doesn't even agree with me.
Oh, I do. Come on, yes?
Yes. Come and see me after you come back from Veracruz. Goodbye.
Au revoir, Paul.
Goodbye. We won't talk politics. One cannot without...
What?
An article.
For 43 years of my conscious life, I have been a revolutionary. And for 42 of those years, I have fought under the banner of Marxism. If I were to die, a proletarian revolutionary, a Marxist, a dialectical materialist, and consequently an irreconcilable atheist. The nature of my illness is such, so I understand it, that the end must come suddenly. Natasha has just come to the window from the courtyard. Life is beautiful. To the full.
Frank. May I call you Frank? I've heard so much about you. Where do you come from?
Belgium?
But Jackson's an English name.
Canadian. I had to have a passport.
And where did you live there?
Paris?
Our son was in Paris. Yes. You... He was about your age. What is your article about?
France. The present situation in France.
He says he's Belgian, but he looks more like a Spaniard to me. You shouldn't trust him. I do think you ought to ask...
You brought the article?
It's a draft. A rough draft.
Why don't you take your coat off? What do you want?
Shall I go?
Yes.
Will I come back?
If you like.
With my article. Thank you.
I saw your gun. Why do you scare me?
It's a long time since I felt so well. Long time. But now I think we may have built something here, Natasha. Not just walls, but a place where there is some sanity. I know it's impossible. A way to get a...
Who's there?
Frank. Frank Jackson. Fresh vegetables are all right as long as you wash them before you eat them. It's not high altitude. The great thing about political writing is clarity. Don't try to say too many things at the same time. They like simplicity. Analyze, distinguish. It's a question of precision. Of will. Life is complex, but in the end, it's simple. Jackson. It's happened. At last. You see, the barber has also come. Natasha, don't let them undress me.